channel and Happy New Year. It is officially 2021 and this is also my very first video for 2021. So if you are new here, hi, my name is Nicole and this is the Simplistic Home, and I have been on YouTube for almost a year now, which is kind of crazy. So here on my channel at this point, it's just been a lifestyle channel, but I really want to hone in on sharing more of these simple things in life because that's what my channel was intentionally made for, and I kind of feel like I went off that path a little bit, but I'm totally ready to jump back in and share those things with you guys. So when I say sharing simple things, it is budget-friendly things, it is thrifting, it is decorating, it is simple lifestyle hacks in general, just all of the above. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you guys consider subscribing to my channel today if you are new here. So today's video, if you can't tell by the title, is all about simple living. So today I'm going to share with you guys 5 tips for living simply and how to just keep a stress-free environment if at all possible. So these are just things that I do on a regular basis. I have been doing these things for, I would say, a little over 2 years now. So I quit my full-time job almost 2 years ago now. Whenever my oldest son turned a year old, that is when I quit. So I've been a stay-at-home mom ever since then. And I noticed the more I was home, the more I realized that there was just things in my home that I didn't need, I didn't want, and I truly just wanted to simplify. So I'm here today to share with you all of those things and how I live simply and just what sparked it. So I'm going to share some tips and tricks, and I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you do, and if you are interested in all things simple, please give this video a thumbs up, and like I said, be sure to subscribe. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into these tips. So the first tip I want to share with you guys is saving money. So when it comes to living simply, I think anyway that if you stick to your budget, and you know everyone's budget is the same, but if you stick with your budget, it truly helps you to save money. You will go into a store hopefully with intentions of buying specific items rather than just roaming around, and if it's on sale or if you might use it or something like that, instead of putting it in your cart, if you are intentional with what you are in there for, then honestly you will be surprised at how much money that you save. I used to think, like, if I went into a store and I found something that was on clearance, or I thought I could possibly use this in my house as decor, or I could maybe use this as clothing for whatever event or something that I'm going to, it always seemed like I never ended up using that item when I got home, and that is how you accumulate more things. So one of the things when it comes to saving money, like I said, is just being intentional with your spending. So your budget can be as small or as large as you like. You know your means, so that is totally up to you. But I will say, if you have an intention of what you're spending, then your bank account will thank you for that, and you will notice a huge change. And yeah, so definitely saves money when it comes to living simply. And going into point number 2 is less stuff equals less mess, which equals less stress. So let me say that again. Less stuff equals less mess, which equals less stress. So in my mind, I think that if you have less stuff, meaning not minimal as in like you want nothing in your home, but less stuff as in you just have less randomness sitting around. Honestly, you're not just shoving stuff in corners, you're not hiding things in closets that you just need out of your sight. Like, no, you are truly just living with what you need, your necessities, things that you use on a regular basis. And if you do that, then you will notice that you will have less of a mess, what it seems like, when it comes to decluttering, when it comes to organizing your items. You won't have to open those closet doors and stuff just comes tumbling down because you don't use those things on a regular basis. I personally have found that if I stick to what I use daily or weekly or just very, very frequently, then it won't seem like a mess because it's stuff that you go to regularly. You're not hiding it anywhere. You keep it in your drawers, your cabinets, you know, anything like that. If you have those go-to items that you use on a regular basis, then you will notice less mess, and with less mess comes less stress. So if you, like I mentioned earlier, if you have closets just overflowing with unnecessary items that you don't touch, you don't even like, just get rid of it, you know, just get rid of it, and you will notice that it is less stressful when it comes to cleaning and organizing your home. Because when you're organizing and cleaning these things that you use on a regular basis, then it's not as stressful, or at least I don't think it is anyway, because it's kind of just puts a clearer picture in your mind, in your space, everything. It's just a grab and go, and you don't have to search high and low for all of these things if you bring less unnecessary items into your home. Going into point number 3, all of these tie together, but it also saves time. Living simply saves time. So call me crazy, but like I just said, if you are intentional with your spending, if you are careful with what you bring in your home, then it saves you time when it comes to cleaning, when it comes to organizing, when it comes to even choosing what you wear every single day. So last year at the beginning of 2020, I decided that I realized like pretty much 80% of my closet I didn't even wear. As a stay-at-home mom, and it's not all stay-at-home moms, so hear me out on this part, but I personally don't go a lot of places. I'm a homebody at heart. I love being in my house, and I don't really need a ton of clothing per se, just because I'm home. I am comfy casual 9 times out of 10. So most of the stuff in my closet I didn't even wear, and I just felt uncomfortable in it, certain pieces. So I decided to just get rid of things that I didn't want to wear anymore. And so when it comes to living simply, I don't want to say minimal, like I'm not at the bare minimum of my clothing. I have a variety of things to choose from, but my intention behind that was to make sure that I truly loved all of the pieces. I liked how they fit me. I loved how they looked. I can kind of mix and match. So kind of like a capsule wardrobe. And ever since then, it's been less of a headache. So there you have it. It saves time. Like, I beforehand would take me 30 minutes to choose what I'm wearing just to, go run an errand, whereas now I can just throw something on. I know I'm comfortable in it. I know I enjoy wearing that piece, and it saves me a huge headache. Okay, and I keep saying this, but number 4 is be intentional. Be intentional with what you bring into your home. So if you are intentional with what you bring into your home, that ties into how you spend your money. That ties into all the time saved or wasted if you just bring in random things like I mentioned before. Just be super intentional, and I promise you, you will see a huge difference. Like, when it comes to decluttering my home at this point, 2 years into choosing this live simple lifestyle, it really doesn't take me much time at all, and it allows me to keep up with that weekly and even daily sometimes. If I notice things are out of place, or if it seems like I'm missing something, it's a lot easier to find those items because I have been intentional about what I bring into my home and where I keep it and store it and all of those things. So I can't stress that enough. I know I've said that so many times, but truly just be intentional. Okay, so the 5th and final point is quality over quantity. So again, all of these tie in together, and this goes more into being intentional with your items, but be sure that if there's something that you use on a regular basis and you realize that, hey, this wears out, in no time, and I keep repurchasing this item because I'm going the cheaper route, if you will, I have discovered recently that if you buy quality items, it lasts you longer, and in the long run you're saving money. So I can't believe it took me this long to figure that out, but it did. And I am normally a thrifter at heart. I love bargaining and I love clearance and all of that. Obviously, if you're buying from the clearance section in a store, you're still getting a brand new item at a discounted price, so definitely do that. But when it comes to thrifting specifically, I absolutely love thrifting. I thrift a lot of my clothes and everything, but I've noticed that they seem to wear out a little bit quicker. It depends on the quality of it whenever you're first purchasing it, of course, but I have noticed that if I'm going to be spending, $4 on a shirt that I'm not going to be able to wear next month because whatever reason, then I should probably just up my game a little bit and buy some quality items to last me a little bit longer. Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys a ton. I hope it is great tips that you will take into consideration next time you go into a store, and I hope you decide to live simply. I hope that this inspired you and motivated you, and also to go ahead and get rid of things in your home that you just don't need. And you don't have to do this in one day. You don't even have to do this in 1 week or 1 month. Just take your time. Do it while you can. Start with a closet or a drawer or anything like that. And I promise you, if you are intentional about what you bring into your home, you will have a much simpler lifestyle, a much simpler life. And yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And like I said, if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. And be on the lookout for much simpler videos from me. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you next time.